moment you could understand words, they handed you a script to live by. Go to school, get a safe job, work hard, put your head down. And the golden rule, save your money, put it in the bank, and let them keep it safe. It worked for your grandparents, right? But here in the modern real world, safe is just another word for slowly going broke. Welcome back to Money Uncovered. Today we open file number 17, the Silent Confiscation. Let's talk about your time, your actual, irreplaceable life. When you clock in at work, whether you're building houses, writing code, or driving a truck, you are trading pieces of your life for pieces of paper. You're storing your life energy in a currency. But what happens when the people at the top decide to just print more of it? In the last few years, central banks created trillions of dollars out of thin air. No effort, no sweat, no value added to the world. Just a guy in a suit pressing enter on a keyboard, adding zeros to a screen. But wealth isn't created by a printer. When they print trillions, they aren't making new wealth. They are stealing the purchasing power from the dollars sitting in your wallet right now. This is inflation. They try to tell you it's a natural force, like the weather or the seasons. Oh, prices are just going up this year. Don't buy it. Inflation is not an accident. It is a policy. It's a hidden tax. It is the silent confiscation of your wealth. Think about it. If a guy in a ski mask breaks into your house and steals 20% of your cash, you call the cops. It's a crime. But when the central bank expands the money supply and quietly steals 20% of your buying power, they call it stimulating the economy. They are legally robbing you. Let's look at the reality. Look at the grocery store. Look at the housing market. Are houses actually becoming more valuable? Is a loaf of bread suddenly harder to make? No, the house hasn't changed. The bread hasn't changed. What changed is the ruler you are using to measure them. The money is broken. They even manipulate the official numbers to keep you calm. They tell you inflation is at 3 or 4%, but you go to the store and your bill is up 30%. They remove the things you actually need to survive, like food, energy, and housing, from their calculations to make the math look pretty. It is an insult to your intelligence. There is a dark secret in economics called the Cantillon Effect. Have you heard of it? It means the people closest to the money printer, the massive banks, the hedge funds, the politicians, they get to spend the newly printed money first, before the prices go up. By the time that money trickles down to your paycheck, the cost of living has already exploded. You pay the price for their free lunch. The money in your bank account is melting. Like an ice cube left out in the sun, they want you to leave it there. They beg you to keep it in their savings accounts, paying you a fraction of a percent. Why? Because they use your melting ice to fund their empires. They lend your money out, they gamble with it, they make billions in profit, and they hand you back a disappearing balance. You cannot save your way to wealth in a system that is actively destroying its own currency. Saving fiat money is financial suicide. So, how do you escape? You need to fundamentally change how you look at money. Money is a tool for transactions, but it is no longer a store of value. You have to move that melting ice into something solid before it turns to water. You must buy hard assets, things that require actual human labor and energy to produce. Gold, silver, real estate, land, businesses that generate real cash flow, things they cannot print on a computer screen. When you buy an ounce of gold or a piece of land, you are locking your life energy into a vault that the central banks cannot hack. Stop trading your time for easily printed paper. Stop playing their rigged game. Protect your life energy. Reclaim your independence. This is Money Uncovered. Stay awake.